There are several ways in which this dateutil can be improved and implemented. For example, instead of lazily initializing our instance, like what we are doing here we are creating the instance only when the getInstance method is invoked. Inside that method, we are creating an instance. Instead of that, we can get rid of this lazy initialization, and I can create an instance right here. When we define this static variable, I can create new dateutil. This is eager initialization. We are initializing it even before the getInstance is invoked. This is helpful if you are pretty sure that your dateutil will be used at least once in the application. If we run the test again, hit the play button, it still returns true. That is, we are able to create singleton instances by simply using eager initialization. Another way to initialize it is to use static blocks as well. So static, inside this, I can create instance is equal to new dateutil. So static blocks in Java are executed when the class is loaded into memory. I can get rid of this new from here, and I'm using static block. If you run the test, the result will still be the same. So these two are two different ways of creating an instance while coming up with the singleton pattern, and these are called eager initialization, and you can go for it if you are pretty sure that your singleton instance will be used at least once in the application, because the instance will be created right when the class is loaded or when the class is being used. But preferably the lazy initialization is what is preferred. So I am doing a Control-Z and I'm going back to how I had my code earlier when we created it. I'm going to create it using lazy initialization or lazy instantiation. Only when it is required, we'll create an instance of it. Run the test to make sure everything is intact, and it is.